I'm so forgetful. I write it down. You know, I've written this down 100 times, the sign in, and I write it down on a piece of paper, and I don't remember where I put the piece of paper.
Uh, Show me the phone message.
From you?
Yeah, yeah. Show me. You show me your phone,
Right.
your iPhone, right? Uh, on the top a little bit. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Good. Good. You're right. Right. You
Yeah.
you you screw down. You screw
Yeah.
down.
I'm saving it in one of my pages files under sign in.
No, you don't need to save it. You just
Okay.
that's still on the phone. Text
Okay.
text message.
Of course. Okay. Got it.
You got it right. You don't have to say
Yep.
every time you just check up on the top. You scroll down, you can see.
Yeah. It says here, you
Uh,
can send link to yourself.
yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now let's remember, I'm 81 years old now.
No, don't worry. Then you still have method to deal with that. You just do my method. You're okay.
Got
You
it.
you're
I
not
got it.
the one. You
Okay.
you're not 81. You're not you're 18.
From
You're
your lips to God. But I want to know, I want to be 18, but know everything I've learned.
right. You're still you're still able to learn. You're still able to remember it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
You know that I guess it was last Monday, you
Uh-huh.
did you so slow that I could feel the movement terrifically.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Uh-huh.
if I can only take that to the golf course.
See? See, you remember it. Come on.
Yeah. It's funny the things that it's funny what I remember and what I don't remember. Yeah. Very selective.
Okay. All right, let's
Good
do.
morning.
Okay, let's do warm up. Open the feet. And for the circle, one, two. Did you turn the phone off?
Pardon me?
Put your phone in silence.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, put your phone. Otherwise, some people call in.
Yes, of course. Don't want to have them call me.
Yes. Nobody can
Turn
call.
off phone.
Yes.
There we go.
Right.
I'm 81 and everybody's still giving me orders.
You anyways, the people still call you. Other direction. One, two, three. Other foot. One, two, three. Other direction. One, two, three. Put together.
Jesus Christ.
Hands on knees. Pay attention to this. One, two, three. Other direction. One, two, three. Let's open the feet. Hands on the hips. Pay attention. 1, 2, 3. And change it. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the elbows out. Pay attention. Back. 1, 2, 3. Arms out. 1, 2, 3. Let's work on shoulders. Pay attention, shoulders. 1. Feel the shoulders. 2, 3. Other direction shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Work on the elbows. Feel the elbows. 1, 2. Down. Sideways. You see? Down. Go sideways. Sideways. Yeah. One more time. Good. Sideways. Good. Now we change the direction. Go that way. Up. Down. 1. Good. 2, 3. Work on the hands. Palm inwards. Shake your hands. 1. Feel the hand. 2. Feel the hand sensations. 3. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the hands on the hips. Now we shake your head. 1, 2, 3. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the hands and arms up. Chin up. Upper back stretching out. Let's go forward. Lower back relax. Knees straight. Turn hands down. 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 We do this again. Hands, arms up. Chin up. Upper back stretching out. Let's go forward. Lower back relax. Knees straight. Hands down. 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 Lower back loosened up. Upper back down. We do this again. Hands, arms up. Chin up. Upper back stretching out. Looking up. Feel taller. Good. Let's go forward. Lower back relax. Knees straight. Hands down. 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 Lower back loosened up. Upper back drop down. Head, arms drop down. We do this again. Get the hands, arms up. Chin up. upper back stretch. Looking up, feel taller. Good. Let's go forward. Lower back relax. Knees straight. The hands down, down, down. Lower back loosened up. Upper back drop down. Head, arms drop down. We'll do one more time. Slowly up. Chin up. Upper back stretching. Looking up. Feel taller. Get extension up. Wonderful. Slowly forward. Knees straight. Lower back relax. Hands down, down, down. Lower back loosened up. Upper back drop down. Head, arms drop down. Good. Slowly up. Let's get the feet together. Hands on knees. Pay attention knees. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's open the feet. Hands in front. That's it. Pay attention knees again. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hands down, down, down. 8. We should step. Let's do the breath. Open the feet. Back straight. Shoulder relax. Elbows relax. The hands relax. Feel open. Relax. Pay attention. In. Breath in. And breath out. Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. And breath out. Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. Open arms. Breath in. And breath out. Hands all over. Okay. Good. Pay attention, Lord. Okay. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. And breath out. Do by yourself for 1 minute. Now let's do together. Breath in. And breath out. What? Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. What? Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Good. Hands down. Breath out. What? Open arms. Breath in. And breath out. Shoulder down. Elbow out. Good. Hands loosen up, extend. Breath in. Breath out. Head is straight up, feel taller. Whole body tendons, ligament loosened up, extend. Breath in. Breath out. Let's practice meditation. Hands front up. In meditate. Lower tummy to shoulders. Good. Exhale from shoulders to elbow hand. Please bend down, sitting down. In meditate, lower tummy to shoulders. Good. Exhale from shoulders to elbow hand. Please bend down, sitting down, sitting down. Good. Hands are upwards. In meditate, lower tummy to shoulders. Standing up. Exhale from shoulders to elbow hand. Please bend down, sitting down. You meditate, lower tummy shoulders. Loosen up, feel sensations. Exhale to elbows hand. Please bend down, sitting down. Good. Feel sensations. Here, lower tummy shoulders. Exhale and to elbows hand. Please bend down, sitting down. Good. Here, lower tummy shoulders. Exhale to elbows, to hands. Pay attention over time. We do second method. In meditate, head vulnerable to shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands. In meditate, head vulnerable to shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands. Good. Exhale upwards. In meditate, head vulnerable to shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands. Knees bend down, sitting down. Lower back relax. In meditate, head vulnerable to shoulders. Hand go forward. Exhale from shoulders to elbow, hand. Knees bend down, sitting down. In meditate, head vulnerable to shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands. You meditate, head vulnerable shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. Please bend down, sitting down, lower back, relax. In meditate. Pay attention. Hand down, breath out. Hands palm upward. Breath in. Good. Hands down. Breath out. Good. Open arms. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Let's practice 103. That's that direction. Movement, breathing, meditation. Slowly open right. What? Pay attention. Okay? breath in and breath out. Hands in front. In meditate. Lower tummy to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Right step. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. We're standing right foot. Left step. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Right step. Exhale into elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to open. Extend right foot. Left foot touch it. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Right foot touch it. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to open. Left hand down. Left hand back up. Good. In right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. Play fatal. In meditate. Left foot to lower. Exhale over tummy right foot. Over tummy, shoulder, elbow, hand. In right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to open. 1, 3 times. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. 2. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale into elbows, hands. Play fatal. In meditate. Left foot to lower. Exhale over tummy right foot. Over tummy shoulder. Hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to open. Left hand punches. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. In meditate. 2 foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Left step. Exhale to elbow, hands. Good. Turn right palm up. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulder. Face and elbow. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left face and right elbow. In right foot to shoulders. Right step back. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to shoulders 3 times. Exhale to elbow, hands. 2. In right foot to shoulders. Right step back. Exhale to elbow, hands. 3. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to open. Left foot back, touch it. Turn. Left step out. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Left hand back up. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Right step forward. Exhale to elbows, hands. Meditate. Right for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Good. Right for 2 shoulders. Right step forward. Exhale to elbows, hands. And 2 hands up. Right for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Push your right hand forward. Turn right palm up. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Meditate. Right for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step forward. Meditate. Left for 2 shoulders. Play peacock's tail. Exhale to elbow, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Meditate. Left for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Single leg. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Right step on. Exhale to elbows, hands. With hands in our car. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Meditate. Right for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. 1. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Meditate. Left for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Meditate. Right for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. 3. Stand left foot. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Try to step out. Exhale into elbow, hand. Hook kicks. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Right step out. Exhale into elbows, hands. Meditate. Left for 2 shoulders. Exhale to open. Standing right foot. Meditate. Left for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Lower tummy down. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Meditate. Right for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Meditate. Right for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Lower tummy down. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Ready? Turn. Exhale to elbow, hand. Stand on left foot. Good. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Lower tummy right foot. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hand. And we do a second time. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Left step forward. Exhale to elbows, hands. Lower palms. Inhale for two both shoulders. Try to step forward. Exhale to open. Left hand over palm. Two hands up. Here, right foot to shoulder. Turn. Standing right foot. Exhale to elbow hands. Inhale for two both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Inhale for two shoulders. Exhale to open. We're standing right foot. Inhale for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Step forward, punch it. Inhale for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right for two shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. We're standing right foot. In meditate. Left for two shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Left foot, tummy, left foot. Inhale for two shoulders. Exhale to open a beating tiger. Blood step. In blood for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hand. Left hand up. Right hand up. In blood for two shoulders. Turn. Stand around the foot. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step forward. In left for two shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Right hand down. Left hand up. Pay attention around the foot. In blood for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left for two shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Left foot, tummy down. In left for two shoulders. Turn. Put foot down. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left for two shoulders. Exhale and to elbow, hand. We stand up. In right for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right for two shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Left foot, tummy down. But in right for two shoulders. Big speed. Ready? Go. Exhale to elbows, hands. Standing right foot. Cross arms. In left for two shoulders. Kick left foot. Exhale to elbow, hand. Lower tummy down. In left for two shoulders. Try to step forward. Exhale to elbows, hands. Right hand and the left arm. In right for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In two for two shoulders. Exhale to open. We're standing right foot. In left for two shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. Good. Turn right the palm up. In right for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left for two shoulders. Exhale and to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left for two shoulders. Exhale and to elbows, hands. Bang, loosen your hip. In left for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right for two shoulders. Try to step out. Exhale to elbow, hands. In right for two shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Standing right foot 3 times. Left step out. In left for two shoulders. 1. Exhale to elbows, hands. We stand up. Right step out. In right for two shoulders. 2. Good. One more time. Exhale into elbows, hands. Left step out. In left for two shoulders. 3. Exhale to elbow. Play peacock's tail. Right step out. In right for two shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step out. In meditate. Left for two shoulders. Exhale to elbow hands in right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands in left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands in meditate left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands dancing away in left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands in meditate right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbow, hands ready for triangles in right foot to shoulder. Right foot in, we stand in right foot. Exhale to elbow, hands in left foot to shoulder. Pull left foot down. Exhale to elbow, hands. Triangle one in right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. From left shoulder side. Back. Good. Stand on right foot. Left step hard. In left foot to push. This. Exhale to elbow, hands. In meditate. Left foot to push. Exhale to elbow, hands. Right step out. In right foot to push. Exhale to elbows, hands. One more time. In right foot to push. Right foot in. Exhale to elbow, hands. Stand on right foot. Left step out. In left foot to push. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to push. Exhale to elbow, hand. We stand left foot. Good. Right step. Good. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step. Good. In meditate. Left foot to push. Exhale to elbow, hand. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Dancing away in left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbow, hand. With the hand out. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. One. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Two. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. A3. Stand left foot. In right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbows, hand. Push it down. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hand. Stand up. In meditate. Lower tummy, left nipple, shoulders. Exhale, turn to left foot, shoulder up, hand. In meditate. Lower tummy to right nipple, shoulders. Step back, repulse monkey, right foot. Exhale to up, hand. One. In left foot to shoulders. Left step back. Exhale to up, hand. Two. In right foot to shoulders. Right step back. Exhale to up, hand. Three. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to up, hand. Left foot back. Touch it. Toes up, turn. Left step forward. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to push. Exhale into elbows, hands. You meditate, vertical to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Good. In vertical to shoulders. Not step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. In vertical to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Stand on right foot. Left hand down. Good. In left foot to shoulder. Exhale to elbow, hands. Palm. Push you forward. Turn right palm up. In right foot to shoulder. Punch it down. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step forward. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Ascend your leg. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbow, hands. Move the hand like cloth. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. And you meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Two. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Three. Push down left foot. In right foot to shoulders. Try to step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. Good. In right foot to shoulders. Touch it. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Right hand. Great. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. We stand on right foot. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Lower tummy. In left foot to both shoulders. Right step forward. Exhale to elbow, hands. Left hand over punch. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Play peacock's tail. Left step. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Stand left foot. In right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale to elbow, hands. And push it down. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Step forward. Punch it. In left foot to both shoulders. Left step back. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. You meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. A from left shoulder. Exhale to elbow, hands. Near right foot to shoulders. Ready? Turn. Exhale. Elbows, hands. Good. Stand on right foot. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to shoulder. Take left foot. Exhale to up hand in left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands in 2 feet to shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands in right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. We stand and right foot in left foot to shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbow, hands in meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Right step out. Exhale into elbow, hand. Left hand. Right hand and left arm in right foot. Exhale to elbows, hands in right foot to shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. Right hand above left. In meditate. 2 feet to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Pay attention lower tummy. And the palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. One more time. And the palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. Upper arms. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Right foot to left foot. We continue. We do 24. Left side direction. Slowly open left foot. Pay attention lower tummy. Breath in. And breath out. And the front. In meditate, left tumble shoulders. Left side direction 24. Exhale to elbows, hands in left to shoulders. Exhale from shoulders to elbows, hands. Try to step out. In meditate, right foot to push shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step out, in meditate, left foot to push. This. Exhale to elbows, hands, half step,
Okay.
and right foot, in left foot to push. This. Exhale to elbows, hands, in left foot to shoulder. Exhale to elbow, hand, draw the hand back up, in left foot to shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbow, hand. One. In left to push. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. 2. One more time. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Left step. Exhale to elbow, hand. 3. Airplane failure, in meditate, not for too long. Exhale, lower tummy, left foot, lower tummy, shoulder, elbow, hands. In meditate, left foot to push. Left step back. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Right step. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, left to shoulders. Left step back. Exhale to elbows, hands. One more time. In right foot to shoulders. Right step back. Exhale to elbow, hands. Good. In meditate, left to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. Get it to the shin. Left step. What's in left to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. You meditate, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale onto elbows, hands. Keep arms in, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Right step. In meditate, right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, left foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In, right foot to both shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, right foot to push. Exhale into elbows, hands. As you wait, in meditate, right foot to push shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate, right foot to push shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbow, hands. Wave the hands like that. In left foot to push shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. You meditate, left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. One. In left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Two. You meditate, left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hand. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. In left foot to shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Touch it. Exhale to elbow. Left hand in. Right hand. In left foot to shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Stand. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. Lower tummy. But in right foot to shoulders. Turn. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Good. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hand. 4 seconds. In right foot to shoulder. From left shoulder. Back. Good. Stand on right foot. In left foot to push. Exhale to elbow, hand and lower tummy. In left foot to push shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Lower tummy to running push. Exhale, turn to right foot, shoulder, elbow, hands. Standing left foot, heel, right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Standing up. In meditate. Lower tummy, left push. Exhale, turn to left foot, shoulders, elbow, hands. Right step. In meditate. Right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. Left step. In meditate. Left foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbows, hands. In right foot to shoulders. Exhale to elbow, hands. We stand in right foot. In left foot to both shoulders. Exhale into elbows, hands. In meditate. Left foot to both shoulders. Left step out. Exhale to elbow, hands. In left foot to both shoulders. From right shoulder side, turn back. Exhale to elbow, hands. Standing left. Right hand down. Yes. In right foot to shoulder. Right step out. Exhale to elbows, hands. In meditate. Right foot to both shoulders. Left step with exhale to elbow, hand. Right hand over punch. Left hand And the right arm, inhale for 2 push. Good. Push it forward. Exhale, 2 elbows, hands. Inhale for 2 shoulders. Going forward. Exhale, 2 elbows, hands. You meditate. 2 for 2 shoulders. Exhale, 2 elbows, hands. And the palm upward. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. One more time. Hands the palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. Arms, breath in. Some breath out. Breath in. Breath out. A whole body loosened up, extend. Use sensations. Breath in. Breath out. Hands the palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. Good. One more time. Hands the palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. Open arms. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Hip stability here. Okay, good. Feel better? Okay, good. All right, we'll do your last finishing today. Loosen up. Good. Now, I see your head shining. Head shining because there's good energy there.
Make food right here from the heat.
Yes, I can see that. Okay, let's lower back vibration up there, side the hip, center, up there, side, center, up there, side. One more time, center, up there, side. Good. Turning, head is straight up taller, extension up taller. Good. I will stop here. Hands palm upwards. Breath in. Hands down. Breath out. Open arms. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Now stop today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good work.
See you Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
See you on Thursday.